Hello, my Vibe Tribe. Welcome to the Daily Vibe. Happy Friday. It is Glow with the Flow Aloha Friday. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And today, we're just going to wing it. Let's just wing it today. Let's have some fun today. Let's just do whatever, just throw it all out there, right? Just like the Swedish chef, we're just gonna throw it all in and see what happens. Good morning, Eileen. For anyone out there that's watching this, if you ever want to be live, I don't always see who comes on in the morning, but if you ever want to comment and join the live, I go on Facebook Live under Shelly Marie Lucas at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Oh, thank you. Some of them are man-made, some of them are mine. The girls are slowly starting to love me again. So, it's a process, and I know you know that, Eileen, because you were telling me it took a while. But I pulled a lot of different things today, guys. Like I said, we're going to be like the Swedish chef today. We are just going to throw it all in. Throw it all in and see what happens. I got mindful messages 2. And I got a little bit of something for everybody today. Good morning, Father. Good morning, baby sibling. So like I said, I just pulled the mindful messages and of course the rebel reading, which we don't know yet. But we're going to wing it today. We are so going to wing it today. I pulled magical unicorns, healing with the fairies, or also nature angels. And for others, because I don't want to stay too far out of my lane, messages from the angels. If any of you have a question early on, let me know. If you have a deck, let me know. If you are watching this later, don't worry. It might have an answer that you need. My brain is just super wackadoodle today. So I am just kind of, there's no plan today. Okay, it's Glow with the Flow Friday. It's Aloha Friday, and that's exactly what we are going to do. Sorry, just let me clear off my computer here because it's doing things. But also, I wanted to share 2 quotes. One of them is super hilarious. So Baby Sibling and another friend of ours share our lists every day. And we always try to come up with quotes to be inspirational. But today I thought we needed a little humor. So this is a quote from Jim Henson, and I love it. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and it may be necessary from time to time to give a stupid or misinformed beholder a black eye. So in other words, be kind, be nice. And this one, I saw this just as I was about to get on, which is why I was a teeny bit late. And my dad says just today, yeah, my brain is wackadoodle quite a bit, but I still have a lot of that chaotic energy going on that I had in the last couple of days, and it is just, my brain is firing on too many cylinders right now. So also, I'm feeling like this might be a really, really tail end of retrograde, because I notice a lot of us are having problems with electronics the last few days, and that's usually a sign of retrograde. Okay, so the tail whip is big, and because this last retrograde was super massive, I wouldn't be surprised if we were literally finally at the very, very end of the tail whip. So I love this quote. Today it's time to let go. Let go of anything that's bringing you down. Let negative circumstances deter you from the wonderful things life has to offer. If it's not uplifting, it is not worth it. Okay? Can you believe that I can read my chicken scratch? Today it's time to let go. Let go of anything that's bringing you down. Don't let negative circumstances deter you from the wonderful things life has to offer. If it's not uplifting, it's not worth it. Oh, yesterday when I pulled these cards, you guys, and the one that fell on the floor, I finally found it, and it was perfect. It was perfect for me. It was Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff fell on the floor. In fact, let me see. Do I still have? Oh no, I stuck it in the center of the deck, I think. But yeah, Hufflepuff poofed out of the deck yesterday. And it just, but like I said, I am super proud of these cards. I made them myself, and let's just see, let's just get into it. Let's just give messages where messages need to be given. And like I said, if you're tuning in later and you're not live, just stick with us, because you never know what it is you might want to hear. You may not believe in angels, you may believe in fairies, you may not believe in fairies, but you might believe in unicorns. I don't know, whatever your thing is, there might be an answer in it. If you don't believe in unicorns or fairies, but you do believe in angels, they still might have your answers. Don't get hung up on the symbolism, okay? And, don't mock other people for their beliefs either, because that's their thing. So, let's see. Let's just get to this. I left my coffee downstairs and I can still smell it. It's chocolate. Death by chocolate. So good. Whoop. Okay, that one just flew out. All right. So there we go. I'm just sit there and shuffle all damn day. Yeah, I don't know, spring. Usually this card means that it will happen around spring, but maybe it already happened around spring. Or spring is also a sign of rebirth. Okay. Oh, this one might be for me. Because I am literally coming into a new journey and trying to find my sea legs on this new journey. So, but spring is also a time when a birth, renewal, regrowth, when nature just starts to bloom again. And this could be a sign that you are blooming, okay? Or this could be a sign that you are headed towards a new beginning, new journeys, new adventures, okay? So just stay open to that. And, like the sunflower. I think that's a sunflower. Well, it looks like a sunflower, but whatever kind of flower it is bright and cheery and reminds me of the sun. So, be the sun. Let the sun shine on you. The sun helps things grow, right? Just like the rain and just like the mists, and, nighttime lets everything cool down so everything doesn't wilt in the sun. But just, allow yourself the room for growth, okay? And be the champion of your life. Don't quit. So if you, especially now, if you are in that rebirth type of stage where you feel like you're on a new journey, you feel like you're going in a different path, then just don't quit on yourself, okay? It's the I think that's the Tri-Wizard's Cup, but don't kill anybody either. So be the champion of your life. Don't quit. A lot of times we want to quit, right? A lot of times we feel like, no, I can't do this anymore. I'm tired. I'm just going to live my mundane life and be boring. And that's okay if that's your thing. But if it's not your thing, this is telling you don't quit, or that you are quitting on yourself, that you're not giving yourself the opportunity to see what you were made of. That's me a lot. I oftentimes don't give myself the opportunity to succeed, because I'm constantly telling myself that I won't. But I will say, in the last 3 days, I wrote and finished a 20-page short story that is rather dark. I have to go back through and re-edit it, or edit it and read through it and make sure everything's okay. But I feel like it was something that I'm not quite sure I understand, but that I understand, and it felt good, because I'm saying that it's finished, but I'm not sure, because there's a part of me that doesn't want to leave it just hanging there, but there's also a part of me that wants to leave it just hanging there and to let other people decide how they feel about it, let other people just make their own choices and their own decisions on how it really ended. But, it is dark, and I think it's something my soul needed to get out of me. And, but it was about someone who chose not to give up on themselves, so, who decided that, hey, there is a lot left in me. There is a lot left to do and to say and to feel. So, I will not worry about things I can't control. There you go. I will not worry about things I can't control. If you ever see my writing on here, it's because these came with typos. Okay. I just pulled them off the internet, or not pulled them, but I bought them off the internet. And, good morning, Sammy. So again, I will not worry about things I can't control. Do not worry about things you cannot control. If you're out there and you're hearing this, I'm probably talking to you. So do not worry about things you can't control. It's not worth it. It does nothing but make you crazy. And it is going to send you into a tailspin that you don't need to be sent into. Okay, so let's see. Well, I came right back up with the one I started with, so I guess that's the one. So, messages from the angels. Who needs to hear what from who? Who needs to hear what from who? So anyways, how is everybody today? It's Fridays. I mean, everyone should be excited that it's Friday, right? For those of you just joining us, I am legit not firing and overfiring on all cylinders. I cannot say that word today. So, if you were wondering why we're just doing cards today, it's because I'm trying to go back and recapture the magic of Tuesday, but with Friday's energy. And we're just freewheeling here. It is just a day to just enjoy and not do anything. I will reread the quotes again before I finish this off, just in case anybody is new, coming in on the vibe. Oh, yes, it's a holiday weekend. People get 3 days off if you have, well, it's on a Sunday, but I believe it is celebrated on a Monday, unless you get a floating holiday, in which case you can use it whenever you feel like it. So, wow, you know what? There's a theme today, guys. There is a theme. There is the starting a new journey, be the champion, do not quit. I will not worry about things I can't control, right? And here's Astara. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. It's beautiful. Look, reach for the stars. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and do not compromise. Don't compromise who you are for anybody. It's not worth it. I mean, there's collaborating, there's, working together, there's all kinds of things, but don't sacrifice who you are for somebody else. People, I always say this to other people who ask me relationship advice, which I know, ironic, right? But I think the reason they ask me is because I have really good insight. When you're standing on the outside looking in, and you're not afraid to be honest, you can see the things that might be falling apart, and you have to be brave enough. If somebody is asking you, you have to be honest, but you have to tell them that you were going to tell them exactly what they see, and if they don't like it, that, you asked me. So, and they may not ask you again, they may. Like I said, but be kind. Being honest is one thing, being an asshole and being honest is another. There's nice ways to put everything. You could just, you can put things gently, right? So, yeah. I don't know. I think we're done with this deck. But yeah, so remember, you deserve the best, reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise. Actually, this comes with a book, so let's see what it has to say. I really need to sit down and get to know my cards better. Yeah. So, in the past, you have settled for less than you wanted, but no more. I am here to raise your standards. I am also here to show you that you need not suffer in any way. It isn't selfish to desire a better life. The more that you receive, the more you are able to give to others. When you allow us to give to you, you're also supplied with all of the necessary tools for your life's purpose. You also inspire others when you show that the spiritual path gives you all of the support you could ever need. Your higher power and the angels are non-denominational, guys, so, don't let me lose you there. Your higher power and the angels want you to enjoy your life. Happiness is a holy part of your divine mission. Whatever we can do to bring joy and peace into your life, please ask. We have noticed a reluctance on your part to ask for help. Perhaps you have felt that you didn't deserve good or that you would be taking away from someone else if you received our help. I'm going to pause there for a moment because I know somebody watching that truly thinks that. And I want to tell you that, especially, if you're a fan of angels, archangels, they're like, if you're a fan of God, they're omnipresent. Your higher powers, they're omnipresent. They can be anywhere, right? I mean, they're not going to say pray to me and then they can't come to you in 5 different countries at the same time. So whoever, who it is that I'm talking to, but we have noticed a reluctance on your part to ask for help. Perhaps you have felt that you didn't deserve good or that you would be taking away from someone else if you receive our help. You are not taking away from somebody else, okay? You could be that somebody else that somebody else is talking about, which is why nobody gets help because nobody wants to ask. So just ask, okay? Even if it's just a cue, that you're in, right? You're in a line for a ride. Everybody's going to get on the ride. If the ride breaks down and you choose to wait, you will get on the ride and your patience will be rewarded. Or you go to the back of the line because you've been impatient. So be patient. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be reluctant to ask. Everybody will get helped. It may not come in the form that you asked for it, but it will come in the form of how you need it. Okay? So there you go. Yet your higher power only knows abundance, and humans are the only ones who believe in scarcity. This card is a reminder that your higher power and the angels can only intervene if you request their help. Ask for it. Okay? Just ask for it. It is not a bad thing. Oops. Sorry. It's Friday. Anyways, let's try the unicorns. I could use some unicorn love right now. I know that one was sticking in the box. That may be our card, kids. Believe in yourself. See yourself doing well, and you will. And happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. See? Happy thoughts. Look how pretty that is. Like, seriously, that is pretty. I want to be a unicorn. Man, they live in the most magical places. But, believe in yourself. Look, it's a... Okay, well, this is a unicorn deck, but wait. Yeah, those are Pegasus. But look how pretty. Rainbows. New beginnings. The promise of a new beginning. Remember, right? And floating amongst the clouds. You're flying. Remember yesterday when we talked about that with, let your wings just spread. That's believing in yourself. Let the wind allow your wings to take flight. Let it guide you. Let it whoosh you to all these different places. But, you have to believe in yourself first. And let's read about this one. This card asks you to hold positive thoughts and feelings about yourself. If there's something you need or want, then hold a vision of yourself doing well. Only think positive thoughts about yourself, such as I can do it and I am good at this. The more you believe in yourself, the better everything will go. If you expect success, you'll have good results. But if you worry about failing, you won't enjoy your experiences. You can enjoy life more if you believe in yourself. If someone else tells you that you won't succeed, then picture a big X through their words to cancel them. Don't let someone else's words take away your belief. Instead, act in a way that makes them change their mind and see what you can really do. Belief means making a decision such as, yes, I can do this, when you clearly decide to do it instead of just trying. You approach the situation with confidence. It doesn't matter if you're doing something new. What matters is that you believe you can do it. Each time you do something new, you learn and grow, and you'll thank yourself for learning that you can do anything you truly believe you can do. I think my biggest thing on that one is, if you have negative Nellies in your life, or people that just constantly, question if you can do something or whatever, don't share with them. Okay? Because you're asking for that. You're asking for that negativity, or you're asking for that unrequested feedback, right? Do you really want that? No. Go to the people that you know are going to support you. Go to the people that you know are going to cheer you on. That doesn't mean you don't care about the people who's, whatever you don't want, but maybe they're going through something. Maybe they're struggling through their own thing, and they don't like it when people start being all confident, and just knowing they can do something and going out there and saying, I can do this. Some people just, they're kind of stuck. Ooh. Okay, so Jessica said she arrived just in time. She needed this message and got things brewing that fit with this card. Oh, the Believe in Yourself card? That one? See yourself doing well and you will? Good. I'm glad. So yeah, but like I said, if there are negative people in your life, that doesn't mean you don't love them, but don't share with them. If you know how they're going to respond, why are you going to them? Are you thinking that you are going to change their mind in some magical way? Take their feedback from the first 5 million times you talk to them and apply it to what you're going through now. I just realized I have very expressive eyebrows. Sorry. They're very distracting. But, it's like a clown. Well, I don't like clowns. But yeah. just, I don't think a lot of people don't mean to be negative. They just think that they're being helpful with their, reality-based comments. And that's okay. But, I was watching Mom the other day, and they were talking about dreams. And I can't remember what the one character said, but the other one said, but isn't that what we have dreams for? And they do. We have dreams because we know there's something more that we want out of life. Are we going to reach it? That's up to you. Maybe you're going to reach it in a different way than you thought. Maybe you're going to reach a whole different dream. You might be aiming for one dream and hit a different one that's better suited to you. But like I said, when you ask, you may not receive it the way you want it to, but you're going to receive it the way you need it to. Okay? And, oh, nice. Very nice, Jessica. So I'm excited about hearing about those courses. I need to finish my Reiki course. I'm going for master. And it's funny because I was full speed ahead. And, sometimes the negative comments come from ourselves. So I think that's why we have this card. I think that's why we have this believe in yourself card and see yourself doing and you will. The minute I said, ooh, I'm going for master, I slowed down to the point of stopping my class. And I think it scared me. And I think it scared me because, I can be very self-deprecating. I don't know, I know where it initially came from. It came from, it comes from trauma because you don't feel good about yourself. But, that happened a long time ago. My parents have built me up. My family builds me up. My friends build me up. They say nice things to me every day. And still, and I'm not saying when I call myself a bitch or an asshole on here. I mean, I'm just trying to be funny when I say that. But there are times, even yesterday I was talking to baby sibling and she's all like, didn't you just have a vibe this week that says you're not supposed to be talking bad about yourself? And then the other day when I was coming home, older sibling was like, did you not just talk about all this stuff today? I didn't even realize how often I do it. But the point of that day was to recognize how often I did it. And I realized that when I have so many horses, you guys, and I realized that when I get near the end, I stop. But why? Why am I so afraid of succeeding? What am I afraid of? We should want better for ourselves. We should want the very best for ourselves. We always say, well, that is unattainable. But how do we know it's unattainable? Someone who's attained this dream that they have may have thought it was unattainable at the beginning and may have been told that it was unattainable at the beginning. And then one day they just said, you know what? I'm just going to do this anyways. I'm going to do it without telling anybody. And then poof, there they were. I started a story, like I said the other day, and I didn't tell a soul until now. And I didn't want to tell anybody until I was done. And no, it's not a long story. It's a short story. It's 20 pages. But, well, so far. But when I go back through and do rewrites, I tend to get a little bit wordy again. But it wasn't forced. It was just something that came out of my soul. It was something that needed to come out. And, okay, so Jessica says, when I was a teen, I said I wanted to start a business, and my dad said I shouldn't because it's not a good idea. Apparently I had trauma around that because it hit me a few days ago. I'm letting go of that trauma and jumping off that cliff. Good girl. That can cause, we think of trauma as only bad things, right? Trauma is stuff that sticks with you. It's actions from other people. It's, it could be the smallest thing of someone tripping you in the playground on purpose. And, you might just grow this mistrust of certain people. It's everybody's brain works differently, and some people might say that's bullshit, but it's not. It could be super big. It could be super small. But if it has hurt you, then it's something that needs to be healed. And, as Jessica just pointed out, and maybe her father was trying to protect her. I don't know. I don't know their relationship. I can't speak to that. But I do know that she is finally taking charge and saying, you know what? I'm going to do this anyways. Because I think that will make me happy. You know, I mean, I'm looking for jobs, but I'm not looking for jobs in the standard office environment I used to be in because I was dying there. You know, even my former big boss, who was the one who gave me my exit interview, she was just like, she's all, we're eliminating your position. Other positions will open up, but I suggest you don't take them. Go do what you were meant to do. You know, the Daily Vibe was born out of a depressive state I was in. And look where we're at now. I mean, I'm just kind of freewheeling it today, but, balls to the wall. I know, I don't even know where that fits in, but I just really wanted to say it before the vibe started, so there, I said it. But, but in a way, for Jessica, it's balls to the wall, right? Because she's jumping off that cliff. She is going to just take that chance and know that the wind is going to catch her and allow her to fly. You know, good morning, team. I just saw your little laughy thing. But yeah, so sometimes it's just exactly what we have to do. We have to give ourselves the opportunity to fly. You know, I mean, even penguins may not fly in the air, but they fly in the water. All right. So there you go. That's your thing. And I love me some penguins. They are so adorable. But yeah, people are always saying, well, why do they have feathers if they can't fly? Watch a penguin swim, okay? And dart out of the water. If you can just jump out of the water like that, then you're amazing. And, penguins or whatever, but you cannot. Okay, nobody can swim that fast. Well, maybe they can, but penguins are amazing. So, and I'm just saying that because I love penguins, but they are amazing. And like I said, they may not be able to fly on land, but they fly in the water. So don't be knocking my penguins. So, all right, let's just pull. This is the healing with the fairies. I don't mean to say it like it's no, but let's see what this one has to say. Yes, so like my dad says, so spread your wings. Spread your wings. Spread those freaking wings, guys. What do you have to lose, right? Write that book you want to write. There is no age limit on books, okay? If you have nothing else to do, just sit there and think about it. Just start letting stuff fall out of your head. That's what I did the last few nights. And like I said, it was not easy for me to keep that under my hat because a lot of times I like to share ideas just to see if it'll go over well. But, this one was important to me. This one was very, very heartfelt. I think it was really kind of the pinnacle of my end of the journey. My dad says, I meant you. Yes. Okay. I am spreading my wings, Father. I am going to finish my Reiki class. I was practicing on sibling last night. I am going to be looking into getting one of those tables. It's like a massage table, but you can use them for Reiki and, but other things like that. I'm trying to find other ways that are not in an office that suit my talents. Maybe talking, maybe voiceovers, maybe whatever it is, that pays the bills, because that's what it is. But I want to do something that I love. I want to do something I enjoy. So I am, like Jessica, going to jump off the cliff, and like my father suggested, I am going to spread my wings and fly, because it's about damn time, right? Sibling and I were talking yesterday, you guys, and one of the things that we covered, because, and I was actually talking to somebody else too on text, and one of the reasons I do the Daily Vibe is because I spent far too long ignoring my trauma. Whatever your trauma is, whatever you feel like is anchoring you, or you've thrown your anchor. And I spent far too long ignoring all that. And it's just like, do I really want to be stuck for the rest of my life? No, I don't. So a long time ago, I started this vibe. Almost a year, 51 weeks ago today, I started this vibe. And it was more just to kind of get me through. And I have found that over the course of these 51 weeks, I have healed alongside many of you. I have taken a lot of your comments and put them towards other, Daily Vibe subjects. We've just kind of winged it and just kind of rolled with it, right? I mean, I'm planning something new, but the Daily Vibe will continue. But I think one of the reasons I kept it going, good morning, baby bear. But I think one of the reasons I kept this going is because I don't want people to take forever to get through their pain like I did. I ignored mine because I didn't want to feel it. I didn't want to deal with it, you know, and then it got to a point where I had no choice, you know, and I mean, I had no choice because it was becoming debilitating. And I know that's a really hard thing to explain because, like I said, everybody is different. But I had to finally take charge. And I think that's why I do share my story. I think that's why I'm open to, you know, about 98% of what I've been through. And I say 98% because the other 2% doesn't need to be talked about. Okay, that's something that I deal with. But the other 98% is to help people realize that, you know, whatever pain you're going through, whatever happened to you, that's in your past. Like Sibling says, the only time you should look back is to see how far you've come. And it's like I just mentioned with my courses. I tend to trip myself up. I tend to, you know, think, oh, there's like this fear of being successful. And I don't know where that comes from. My parents always encouraged me, my father especially. And I'm not saying that because he's on. My father always encouraged me. My mom sometimes would be like, well, you know, she would get kind of like, you know, I keep encouraging you, but, you know, why don't you just tell me when you're done? You know, and now I have that point in my life where, you know, I am going to finish something, and I have finished some things, but she's gone now. But, you know, and then my dad, like, well, why don't you put it out there? I know, exactly. And, you know, I think that's where his point of frustration comes from because, you know, he knows I'm capable. My father told me a long time ago that he told me, when you win your Oscar for writing, you know, don't forget to mention, you say, you know, all I want you to do is fist pump that thing and say, Dad, I did it. That's all I wanted, right? This is a long time ago, guys, before I really took my writing seriously and thought I could make a go of it. But he had that confidence in me. He had that faith in me. And that means a lot to me. And I feel like, you know, what I do isn't just letting me down, but it's letting other people down. And I know that's not a guilt that we should carry because we're all going to do our own things. But don't you think you owe it to yourself to see what you can do? Baby Sibling had the best quote today. It said, better oops than what if. I mean, that sums it up in a nutshell. I mean, that's like, what, 5 or 6 words? Better oops than what if? I think that's a motto we can live by. Better oops than what if. And when you have that oops, you figure out what will work and what doesn't work, and you apply it to the next thing you do. Right? So, let's see what this card has to say. Oh, feeling safe. That is the Healing with the Fairy card. Feeling safe. Let's see what that one has to say. Feeling safe. Feeling safe. I really got to get to know these cards, you guys. This is just sad. Any feelings of danger or vulnerability are healing, and they're replaced with a certain knowledge that you are safe and protected now. Mm-hmm. This is kind of like the exclamation mark on everything we've talked about today, isn't it? Have you felt frightened or insecure lately? If so, this card is a signal that your higher powers are aware of your feelings and have come to your aid. You are surrounded by your higher power beings who love and protect you on an ongoing basis. The fairies remind you that your thoughts of danger are triggering your feelings of vulnerability. In your mind, you have given power to some outside entity. You believe that this idol that you have created has the power to hurt you. Yet, the only power it has is that which you have attributed to it. The fairies urge you to awaken from this mistaken concept, see what you have the power to create. See that you have the power to create a happy and secure dream and make the decision to feel safe. The affirmation, I am safe, I am secure, I am completely protected at all times. That outside entity, who wants to say it? Who wants to say it? Who is saying it right now and yelling at the screen? It's fear. It's fear. No matter what you believe, no matter what face you put on it, what picture you put on it, the one thing that holds everybody back is fear. You know, a long time ago, I was afraid that if I started writing, you know, things that I didn't want people to know would come out. But in the Daily Vibe, in the last 51 weeks, I have shared a big part of what happened to me. And, you know, and it's like I've always said, you know, I things happen. Things happen. There's no one to blame except for the person that caused it to happen. You know, I know I said the other day, you know, I don't think my dad was on, but I made this whole thing that, you know, it's not a parent's fault all the time. A lot of times they just don't know. I even talked about Simone Biles and her mom. And her mom, you know, saying, how did I not know? All parents are going to ask that. How did I not know? Because children are very good at protecting people they love. And by protecting people I love, I mean the people that give them that warmth, that caring. I didn't, you know, she said I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to hurt my parents. You know, I didn't want them to feel bad. And that's what I did. I did not want to hurt my parents. I did not want them to feel bad. So, you know, it is what it is, but we got to step away from fear. Fear is nasty. Fear is ugly. Fear is stupid. And fear is going to do nothing but constantly tell you that you are not good enough, that you are not worthy enough, that you can't do this and you can't do that and you can't do whatever. Don't listen to fear. Okay? You know, my father was aiming that spread your wings to me, but spread your own wings. You know, take that and say, you know what, Ed Lucas, you're right. I'm going to spread my wings. So Jessica is saying, fear of being made fun of has stopped me from being authentic. I'm done with that fear. I'm authentically me, a spiritual being meant to help others. I agree. And that was the same for me. I used to be afraid I was going to be made fun of. I used to be afraid that, you know, people would be like, oh, well, you know, here, let me help you go back into your lane. And, you know, the sad thing is a lot of people that see the things that I believe in and focus on and just kind of post about, you know, they don't watch this because they think that it's something that's not in their wheelhouse. And I find that kind of sad because, you know, this vibe is for everybody, no matter your beliefs, whether you believe in God or you don't believe in God or you don't believe in any kind of higher power, whether you're an agnostic, a religious person, an atheist, you know, or maybe you're metaphysically minded, you're a spiritually minded person, you know, you're coming into the age of Aquarius. I found out the age of Aquarius is the age of enlightenment. There's a mind blower for you, ain't there? But that's exactly what the age of Aquarius is about. That's what they were singing about in that song. I really dig that song. You know, that song is a jam. But, you know, that's what they were singing about. It's the age of enlightenment. It's about looking at one another and just seeing the person's soul. It's about seeing the person, you know, not what they look like on the outside, but who they are on the inside. You know, you could be for other people's opinions, you could be the least attractive person in the room and have the brightest soul compared to what they would say is the most, you know, attractive person in the room who might have this terrible soul, or vice versa. You know, I mean, I'm just generalizing, okay? So don't take it any other way. But, and Jessica says she loves the whole play. Hair was a really good play. I didn't like it the first time I saw it. And, well, actually, I just saw the movie. I haven't seen the play. But, I did not like the movie the first time I saw it. And I think it was because I really didn't understand. But as I've grown older and I've really kind of looked at it and I've looked at it in different, you know, from different angles, it can't speak to everybody. But see, when you go in with a mindset of what you think it's about, a bunch of hippies dancing around and singing, you're going to miss the point. But when you listen to what they're saying, when you're listening to how they're singing it, how they're, you know, presenting their fears and their joys and their, you know, their highs and their lows through song and through dance and just through this, you know, movement, you know, I mean, not just a movement like a movement, but I mean like through physical movement. You know, your body loves when you move. Your body loves when you dance. You know, a lot of times we think exercising is about going into the gym and lifting weights. You can dance around your house if you want to. Whatever keeps your body in shape, or whatever keeps your juices flowing, or your good juju happening, that's what it's all about. Okay? So, loving space. Mindful message. Loving space. I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must go there themselves. We had this one. Come on, let's get something new. Seriously, I think that was like last week. No. There. Ooh. Haha. See, I'm glad I did that. I did not settle. I went forward and moved on. So, follow my joy. Today I will write down 10 things I enjoy doing, the things that make me feel good and raise my mood. Then I'll pick one, or as many as I feel guided to, and go do it. When I'm having fun and enjoying life, I am in a state of allowing for all that I desire. In some places, it may be too hot to do anything. So wait till the evening, or pick things you can do indoors, or, pick things that you've always wanted to do and start planning it, right? Start planning it. So here we go. Oh, the rebel deck. Lord. U equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. Is that the problem? Is that my problem? I'm sorry. Wow. I feel like an 8-year-old reading that. Control freaks don't get laid. Giggle. Oh, guys, this might be why I'm single, because I am a child. I'm so sorry. I don't even know why this is that funny, but okay, I'm going to read it one more time. As an adult, U equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. For fuck's sake. Oh, I'm sorry. That was funny. I'm trying so hard not to go into a giggle fit. I don't even know why that was funny. I think I don't read these when I pull them out, so I think it just caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting loosen the fuck up, control freaks don't get laid. But do you see what I mean about being self-deprecating about myself? So, well, maybe that's why I'm single. But I am working on not being a control freak anymore. And, that hasn't changed anything. But whatever. But, wow. Let's pull another one. Let's pull one more of these. Oh, look at that. Right from the center. Oh. Okay, don't forget to have fun. Be playful. Be attentive. Is that not cute? But this one I pulled straight up. Hashtag self-love. Love yourself. Okay, I know that's backwards, but love yourself. Shut up, Shelly. Shut up, Shelly. Shut up, Shelly. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I think I better end this before it goes too sideways. All right. So, I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful day. You know what, guys? Have a great long weekend. I will be here on Monday through Friday. This rain or shine. Well, not that it matters because I'm indoors. But holidays or no holidays, if it's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I will do it. If I am on vacation, I will make the time to do it. It's just, yeah, baby sibling. Girl, I've gone beyond Titanic. I have sunk. My ship is broken in half. You too, baby bear. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Have fun where you're at. And, guys, just go out there and enjoy your life. Maybe ending this on the giggles is the best way. I can be an adult, but sometimes things just, my tribe invaded the end of this and are wishing they hadn't. That's what they get. I'm sorry. That's okay. The other day I found out my nephew was watching, and right after that I pulled the Rebel Deck card and just totally dropped an F-bomb. He didn't even faze him. But yeah, baby bear and baby sibling know what the Titanic means. That one came to bite me in the ass because I told them that. I said it didn't go sideways. It just went straight up Titanic and just sunk. But it did. So the lights are going out, the ship's breaking apart, everything's sinking, and all the dead people are floating in the water, getting hypothermia and dying. Okay, sorry, that was just the end of the movie, but pretty sure that happened. Well, that did happen in real life. That's not funny. That actually is not funny. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm having flashbacks to when I went to Nova Scotia and saw the museum and some of the stuff. So yeah, I apologize for laughing. But the going sideways, Titanic, that was funny. But yeah. So, anyways, love yourself. Go out there, love your people. If you want to be like Hair, love lots of people. But just don't forget to laugh. Okay, even at the stupid things, because sometimes maybe that's what we needed, right? We needed a little bit of levity. It was getting a little serious. So I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend. To everybody in the United States and elsewhere that celebrates, happy 4th of July. I keep seeing this meme in my head that I used to send my friend from England that says happy what? Oh, I can't remember, but it was something ungrateful. Oh, happy treason day, ungrateful colonials. Sorry, but hey. So anyways, yeah, so our Independence Day, our second, well, you know what, I'm going to say our second one, because Juneteenth, that's everybody, that's all inclusive, and 4th of July, we need to make it all inclusive. It's like the movie Independence Day, right? The whole world came together to fight aliens. Remember that. It was everybody's Independence Day. So Jessica says yesterday was their Independence Day. We're not a Commonwealth, sister. Just saying. Ooh, did I just throw the gauntlet? Sorry. Sassy Americans. Shame on us. But anyways, yeah, so sorry. Yeah, happy Canada Day yesterday. I think I wished you that somewhere, but yeah. So anyways, how many times have I said goodbye now? So, just remember, loosen the fuck up, because control freaks don't get laid. So, have a great day, and I will talk to everybody Monday, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on Facebook Live under Shelly Marie Lucas. Have a great day.